I thought I would start our class this morning by pulling a card, and I've literally just pulled one for myself offline, and I'm going to pull another one for us. It was for us, but we'll do two for later. I can just run through them. So, Earth Snake, gratitude leads to abundance is what I've just pulled, and the one I pulled before I went live is this one, which is Earth Bird. So Earth Snake and Earth Bird. And Earth Bird is Phoenix rising from the ashes. I'm feeling a little bit of that energy of rebirthing coming through with this one. Fire energy coupled with earth energy, Kundalini energy. So let's get with the gratitude. Let's get with some movement. Yeah, I'll leave it at that. I need to share the story, but the way the morning and the last day has gone. But if you're just joining me, thank you. If you're wondering and watching the replay of this, why we weren't live at 6:30, that was due to childcare, being a mummy. However, I'm feeling like this is one of those things that Qigong can help us with. When stuff happens that we think, that big sigh, that heart sound, releasing, just letting it go, letting it flow, allowing for things like yesterday example with traffic that I'll talk about with members later when we do the reading, the card video. But sometimes things happen or things are put in your way and it feels like you're being stopped from doing stuff. With natural fact, it could be that rather than being stopped, you're kind of being diverted. Divine intervention. Now, it may not feel that way if you're sitting in traffic maybe for 3 hours for some reason. And I said to my son that, and I was trying to explain to my daughter, but had you been maybe 5 minutes earlier, you might have been in the accident. That might be why you're sitting in traffic. So little things like that can make you think about things as the bigger picture. Possibly that relationship ending that felt like it was the end of the world might have meant that if you'd stayed there, you wouldn't be with your now husband that you love very much. It's an example from my own life. So how can we, that Phoenix energy, that fire energy, that things going, and why am I talking about this today before class? It's because we've got the eclipse coming up. We're in this opportunity eclipse portal. So things are being pushed. So people think, oh, it's negative, it's not good, it's like that. But actually, it's because it's things that are being shown to us that's not in alignment for us. That's not for us. That's not in our highest good or the highest good of all humanity. So that's why things may be showing up or coming up to the surface. I like to think of it as a filter rather than a shield that you put around, and we'll go into that before we move into some of our autumn moves. Because it's linked with grief and depression and sadness, it's very, very easy to have those emotions come to the surface right now. So being able to kind of tackle and understand and know also your changing of seasons, whether you're in the southern or the northern hemisphere, so whether you're in spring or autumn, the change can bring about shifts and your body triggers purging. So you might feel colds and stuff. So upping your vitamin C, helping your body rather than fighting against your body, thinking, oh, I want to block that, stop that, just going with the flow. So those themes, physically, visually, we're going to take into class. So with that said, let's get started. So coming into a nice little paw prints on the floor, nice standing witchy pose. Bring the hands to the center. Let's center. Let's start with centering. So centering, one hand coming up, inhaling, exhaling down. exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. So lots of the movements that we do around this time that we associate with metal is to do with like the Libra season as well, the balancing, the rebalancing, the resetting. Not that you could be out of alignment, but just focusing on your actual alignment, focusing on what it is you want, bringing it back to the moment, bringing it back to the now moment. The point of power is in the now moment. We work with that releasing and letting go like nature, mimicking nature, to understanding, taking courage to let go of what doesn't serve us. Also associated with grief, of letting go of loved ones, of lost them. Maybe it's linked with sadness. So we want to work with right and left brain hemispheres, because sometimes then we can get stuck. So it's normal for that to be as a process, but it's not normal to then be stuck in that process and stay in the depression or stay in the sadness. And bilaterally the brain kind of just gets caught in that, and we want to shift it out of it so it goes into a different centering. Bringing both hands up into cleansing breath, slowly down the central column. So your body, your posture, Ouija pose, just slightly wider than hip width, slightly bent knees, nice straight spine, pelvis tip forward, arms go up in flow, inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Inhaling through the nose, deep breath in, exhaling through the nose. Take the side up, center down. Inhale up, exhale down. And bring it up behind you, holding the kidneys. So you want the palm of your wrist to be up at the top half here. This is where the adrenals are. And we just push and stretch the shoulder blades out, push the chest out, and push the shoulder blades together, activating the unity point. Inhaling, exhaling, and then bringing the hands up. And we're going to take that into fists. We're going to come round and stretch again and take it into spinal cord breathing. So, watching me as you come down, roll down, and then rolling up. Open the wrists and the hands, stretching out, tucking it in. Inhale, filling the ribcage. Exhale. Inhale. Expansion, contraction. Open and receptive to all good. Allowing it to flow to us. Inhaling fresh chi breath, prana, ki, and then exhaling any stagnant grey, feeling the white light coming in, and a beautiful grey, just smoke coming out. So coming up, this time bring it down and push forward with the palms around and stretch the hands if you're being pulled apart, and link them up again over the head. Step the feet in, so you're like a tall piece of bamboo. Come up on your tippy toes, stretching out kidney one. And coming down, keep the hands up. This time stretch. Inhale. And exhale over to the side. Feel that stretch along the side. Inhale up. And exhale. Rotate them round, slowly down. And take that into a shoulder roll. You might have slept funny up. You feel my shoulders need a little stretching here, so rotating. A bit there. And forward. You can see my arms. I'm pointing to it. So a little forward if you. So a couple of times forward, a couple of times back. And then lifting the hands up. Slowly, 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 slowly rotating. Slowly crossing the hands over at the palms. And rotating around. Remember I was saying about right and left brain crossovers. This time, whatever hand was on underneath, put it on top as you go over and around. And then swap again. Now, you can add weights to do this if you want to have more. If you want to work the body a little bit more. This time, to the elbows, rotate round, slowly. Like little wooden mirrors coming in. Think about little vortexes of energy. The elbow at the bend, and then round the opposite way. So almost like you have to spin it that way, and then you spin it that way, and it then starts to really spin fast. And then we were going this way before. We want to come this way. Oh, no, it's the opposite way. Open up. The link at the top. And then slowly come down and link them at the bottom, at the lower back. Nice, straight spine. Push down, so push down with the arms, pull in the arms. Like you get a little head massage. Sometimes they do this with the arms. It always feels so good. And release. And breathing through it with easy breath in through the nose, out through the nose. Do that again. And release. Bringing the hands up. Make two fists. And then the thumb and the forefinger become an L shaped. This is our direction. I want to think about your focus for the day. Think about what you want to get done, what you've got to do. And we're going to send an arrow of love out, lighting up for whatever it is you need to do. Bringing the hands back, that becomes a fist. Any contrast, have love wrapped around it. That arrow of awareness. Breathe through. Bring the hand back. Now with the knees, you bend. Straight spine. and stand. Little bend and stand. Open up the chest and the side in a different way, but with your visualization, your focus, what have you got to do today? Spreading out some love, like you're sending little arrows with strings attached of beautiful white light with all the colours of the rainbow. So they make that white, the beautiful shimmering gold, metallic silver, silvery black, linking through all the fields in awareness for what you need for your day and the highest good for all involved. And you can just, as Elle Hay would say, it's one of my teams, like you're dropping little breadcrumbs of awareness from your higher self, so you have that little divine inspiration, that little spark at the right time, or as I was saying in the beginning, so things are put in your way, the divine intervention happens when you need it. The eclipse energy helping you do so. Eclipsing, allowing us to shift, to move through like a filter, putting us back on the right track. This time bringing the hands back together, bringing them down, sides, coming to mountain pose, grounding in, some those little lights, those little lines. Bring your awareness to the bubbles we've been working with since the beginning of term. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. So all the little projects, see little lines going to the little arrows that we've been shooting of our focus, our awareness, to light up the path of our day. And bringing the hands from mountain pose to the lower dantian, and then gently start to tap that belly. What do we need to digest? What do we need to allow ourselves to come to clarity in a circle around. Finishing off, tightening up, and then go around the opposite direction. And what needs releasing? What needs unwinding? What needs to be let go of? And we're in this opportunity, these 2 weeks of clearing out. It's like a little physical clearing out. It's really good to do around this time, but also on the body. And then coming to stand. So this one's the great one to do after you've eaten, so after lunch. Bend the knees slightly and you just, with a little bounce, you tap the belly. And think of it like you're tapping on the pipes, the lower intestine, the large intestine, all our little, internal organs that we have here that we're giving a gentle massage when we twist. We're just giving a little pat on the back. And anything that's like calcified within those pipes, any icky stuff that we don't want in there, we're kind of shaking it loose, and that's what helps with this particular position. So from the side, so if you do this for 3 minutes after eating, this will help with, it's supposed to help with weight loss, but it'll help your digestion. Think of it, like when you're hugging a baby, you're tapping, patting their back and winding. Similar thing, but more directed. With those points, and then coming up to the sides, and we're going to go round and down the sides, so tapping the meridians as we balance through our channels, up, come up the front, down the side again, tapping, and from the middle toe, just between your big toe, toe next to it, and the front. And then this time go down the back. And linger up behind the knee joints before you go down. And then this time come up the inside. Again, down the back, linger behind the knees. And then come up the side of the leg, over the hips, down the back. Linger at your knees. And come up the side. This time to the hips. Now, this time, when we do this one, we're going to be breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Breathing in, breathing out, because we're working with purging and tonifying, as it's called, basically releasing stagnant energy. So from here, bring the hands up, bring breath in, breath out through the mouth, exhale, breath in, breath out. We're just building energy up, releasing. Right. And besides, Gizmo, take the breath in. And exhale through the nose now. Slowly in. Slowly out. Mouth closed. Inhaling. Exhaling. Now we're just going to keep that breath flowing, but take the hands, palms face down. We're going to move to the side. And inhale in. Move to the side. And inhale in. And then think about the direction of the hands next. We're going to take it in a figure of 8. Inhale, exhale. Alternate sides. Inhale, so the knee comes slowly out to the side. At the bottom, the hips are swinging. We're working with our resistance. Releasing any emotions within the emotional body, as we're obviously working with releasing sadness and grief, and any letting go, really. Letting go of tension, stress, anxiety, anger. Feeling that sense of the figure of the infinity, the infinite that is you. In this now moment. Side, with the breath, in through the nose, out through the nose. Slow, rhythmic breathing. Body into rest and digest. Not in fight or flight. And we can connect and think. Moving incrementationally in list, those low intense states. And gentle movements through our joints, the breath, stretching. So we're stretching in the thigh here as well. into hands palm face up in front of your belly at the lower dantian. Breathing in, breathing out. Wait for time. So my favourite bit. Breathing in. Take the hands like you're holding the ball. And then rotate that ball with the hands, the finger movements. And as you do so, start to bring the ball up to the heart from the lower dantian, focusing on the things that we love. Anything from your favourite cookies, to your pet, to your lover, to your husband, to your best friend, your parents, the things that you love, jokes, and bringing it up to the throat. Feel if there's any resistance to the movement as you rotate. So focus as you're moving the ball, your elbows are going up, lifting around, and again rotating those joints. And then we need to express freely with the energy of the love that we've just been through, and up in a higher awareness, clarity and understanding, and then over the head, so your hips are moving from right to left, the arms, and feel that stretch and focus on the highest of the high, from the 15th level coming down from chakra 15, flowing through, feeling the movement, the shifts that it's working through your field. And like, have you ever seen one of those, keep going, those like spiraling, I don't know what they're called, it's got loads and loads of little bits of metal and they're all twisting, and as it twists in the wind, it kind of makes these shapes, these different patterns that you are with your movement through the layers. Listen, if you like, imaginary layers of the onion, and then take that into moving around as if you're moving, dancing within a ball. And feel you want to be over on the right or over on the left. Move a little bit more on that side or on this side. And just freestyling, but moving constantly through and around this bubble, shifting like your eyes closed. You feel, sense through the emotional field, through your mental field, maybe visualizing, and with your body, through your body's fields. Connecting to the wholeness that is you, and bringing it back when you're ready, in your own time, to those hands, palms facing up in front of the lower dantian. And take your awareness into your legs, like you're a nice strong tree, rooted, grounded, visualizing, connecting to our 12T shield, or filter as I prefer to call it, lightsaber, visualizing that ball of light where we were sort of had our hands above our head, flowing down with every breath. So as you breathe in, see the ball descending down to the forehead as you breathe out. As you breathe in, exhale, see it coming down to the throat, ever so slowly. Breathing in from the throat to the heart. Breathing in, breathing out from the heart to and through
the lower dantian chakras, the spleen here, the sacrum, the plexus, the root. And at the top of your tailbone, split into three. One going straight down, and one either side of the leg, the divine masculine, the divine feminine. Feeling the balance of the right and left brain hemispheres. Whilst you're doing that, bring the hands and up, over the heart, make a butterfly. Like you're linking your thumbs, keeping the eyes closed, just link the thumbs and tap on your chest like we were doing the other day, just either side. And again, if you're feeling stressed or anxious, this is really good to help soothe. And just to make sure we got all those little oxytocin flowing, take your hands and just separate the thumbs and hug yourself. So just in the arms and rubbing up your arms either side, you're hugging and soothing, releasing comfort and the hormone of oxytocin. Take that through our day, boosting our immune system. Keep that breath flowing in through the nose and out through the nose. And then we're going to take the hands, or yang, to the wrists. You can open your eyes slowly if you wish. Rotate the wrists, so you make a little lotus flower. Feel yourself like that lotus opening with the sun's rays. Linking the hands again. The opposite side, go to the elbows. Feeling where you need to be more flexible. Come up to the shoulders where you feel you've got the weight of the world. Just gently tapping. Giving yourself a mental, physical pat on the back. You've got this for this day. And then push the head through and round the back of the neck. And we're just going to, what we call, bang the drum. So you link your hands behind you. Let's see if I can come down so you can see me. Hopefully you can, yeah, you should be able to see me. And literally, normally just flip up. And these little bone dips. And staying here. Stretching out. Come up to the bug point and just give it a little massage. And I want you to visualize the light is flowing in through here, and we're just sort of massaging, a bit like if you ever had children and you have to do your massage to get ready for more to come in. We're doing that, just allowing, and then stop, and then just press, inhale and release. One more time, press, inhale and release. And with the hands opening like that lotus flower, open and receptive for wonderful information to come and flow to you and through you, for that which you need to know to come to you, through you. Whatever you need will be there, and whatever you need to know revealed to you, coming with the hands up to the heart. Tuning into your heart coherence. Come to either stay standing and just breathe, or come into a seated position with the hands there on the heart, open and receptive for our day ahead. Here's my little book. Just breathing in, breathing out. There's loads of books here with the words I like to share with you in the morning, and there's not one of them is one of them. Are any of them? Okay. Connecting to your heart now, to you. What do you need to know for today? And gratitude, as we said with that earth snake, gratitude leads to abundance. So being thankful for this, thankful for our practice, thankful for the time we've taken to connect, to move the body incrementally in our list, our slow, steady, intense states. Breathing that in, feel the breath, the wholeness that is you. You want to take that feeling throughout your day. And just like a mantra of the word thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Feel that emotion of gratitude, appreciation expanding throughout your field and rippling. Sort of see it as you say the word thank you. It gets to one level, you say it again, it goes to the next level. And thank you, thank you, thank you, reverberating out through your fields, and then see it shaking through. And as you feel that emotion, see it expanding like a blot, an ink blot, through you, through your home, through to everyone around you, things you appreciate, be it object, plant, mineral, animal, or human. Expanding your home, throughout your life, your neighbourhood, the country or the county, and then the country, the continent, and the earth. It's beautiful earth that we are on, this rock, the galaxy that we're in, stars in the creation. And feel that sense of being infinite, limitless. There's so much expansion. You're just breathing it in. Feel it filling you up and energizing you for the rest of the day. And I'm going to leave it there. So the cards we pulled today were rising from the ashes. Remember this, that sometimes things aren't meant to serve us, but those ashes, that contrast, that life lesson, is the nutrients for the transformation that we're becoming, be that collectively or individually. And be grateful for the abundance of health, wealth, love, time, vitality, in those little moments of joy throughout your day. Look for the joy in your day and be thankful. Thank you for your time, love and blessings, and I will see you at normal time tomorrow morning at 6:30 a.m. If you're new to this class and you're not normally with me live in the mornings, those classes, those replays will put up on my Patreon. There's different options on there. There's even a free option. So love and blessings. Have a brilliant week. And what I normally say to my members at the beginning of the week is, what's your focus for this week? What's your intention? Let me know in the comments below. Have a great day. Thank you for joining me.